Welcome back to another episode here on the CentriCraft server. I'm HelixWave, and today we've got a lot to go over. Just a ton of things. So, let's go ahead and get started. So when we first left off, we had this system in, but we hadn't had anything dyed or sorted, so we did a little bit of cleanup. We took out our AFK fishery, cleaned up all our chests, got everything initially sorted out. Forced to get the dyes, had to get a dye farm going. This is a little cheap, like, two observers pointing into each other on a sticky piston dye farm. Nothing exciting there. A little concrete AFKable machine here. Throw your shulker box full of concrete powder, and it just sort of dispenses them out in a little dropper here. Of course, when you place them, this observer detects it, fires down, and you're good. Of course, there you go. Fires it down, you're good. Everything goes into this hopper and down in there. Of course, some things end up there and there. So if you close yourself in, generally you're pretty okay there. These are just standard little dye farm. Of course, we moved our portal as well. We got kind of our initial base markings kind of outlaid about a 40-ish by 40-ish square area. The build won't be square, but kind of go through the shulkers as well. Got them dyed out. These are not their final places, but here's kind of where we sit with all of our stuff. A lot of placeholders, some build appropriate blocks, smeltables, grasses and dirts, mob drops, ice, rockets. Yeah, that was for elytras, whatever. Glass. This box I'll probably reuse to something else. Brewing potions will kind of go in there. Some leftover prismarine, that'll get reused. Of course, we probably won't keep a full shulker of ender pearls. They're plentiful out in the end. Our nether building blocks, concrete making blocks, kind of our tools. Got some work picks, some silk touch, one that needs to be fully enchanted because it's not there yet. Some fortune, some backup AFK fishing rods. Got a new spoon. Need to go repair that before it breaks too. And of course our valuables here. So, and we could break all those down and they all fit tidily in here. Did make a shulker box unloader for the system like I mentioned last time. Drop your full shulker boxes in here or half empty or whatever. Drop them in there, hit the button, it'll unload all of them. And then when it finishes, all your empties are going to be in here, and all your items travel along a little hopper line and come into this input chest. Now, when you're pulling things out, though, I thought it would be a great idea, because a lot of it's going to be mining stuff, is that if we decided to go ahead and pull the ores out that we do smelt, so like, hop over here, because this is just a normal dropper line, but drop in here, see if I can get this without toggling that. So we pull out iron, right, and this will be for gold. Right, it's got dirt, but it'll be for gold later. And those go along kind of a water stream. So first, they come along this water stream because they hit out of the shulker unloader. They hit this dropper, they fire upwards into this water stream. They come along, go across these two hoppers, and in the ice, and then into the input chest over there with a hopper. But the two smeltable ores we're going to pull out and send them along their way. Now those go down through their own hopper chain into another dropper, which then fires those into this water stream in here, which lands them into this input chest for this smelter. And let me just drop down there so you can see that. Of course, this input chest is kind of sitting on these two blocks that have minecart hoppers embedded in them, and they're not quite on any one block. They're actually distributed across 4 hoppers for each minecart. So 2 minecart hoppers feed 8 hoppers, right, in total. So we got 4 and 4, which kind of feed them down over here. Of course, extend them up a little bit. I think this is either a Nimbom or a Ilmango, possibly Ilmango. Can't remember now. I want to say Ilmango. Of course, your fuel goes in here as well. And so all the fish we got from AFK fishing, we just kind of threw in here. And all the fish that kind of ends up in your inventory when you go to the Guardian farm, when we were getting the storage sorted out, also kind of end up in there. This I need to tear out. It was terrible. Uh, it works, but it's super slow. Of course, you could just sit here, right click and plant. And then of course, you know, once these move, because these are on a piston, right? Let me turn this off. So when you hit the detector rail, it lights up that rail, which will send you back, but it'll also trigger this dropper, which will shoot you out another warp, because this is a hopper line and a hopper line, and they both kind of meet in the middle, and they feed back over to there. So there's no central storage here as you're initially seeding the farm. However, right, so this is kind of how the droppers automatically start spitting that back out for you. This 15-30 minute clock, which I'm a big fan of, right, it's just not long enough for me, even with a full dropper full of items there, because when this would fire off, right, so we'll just simulate that. This kind of do this, and of course all the items kind of get picked up, and of course you'd be going across back and forth here, pick these items up yourself, and then all of your nether wart gets in here. But none of the nether wart actually would make it to its final stage of growth. Maybe one or two. So it did work. It just wasn't long enough as far as a delay. So no worries there. Anyway, I tried the other one from Nimbom where it automatically detected using observers, but it fell victim to that random tick where sometimes the observer wouldn't see that it advanced a growth stage. And didn't want to have to put in a whole nother piston reset line for it. So I'll probably do the Rayworks AFKable one that kind of flushes its design. So it flushes and then you go back through and plant on like a 30-minute timer. I might have to do that one, and it's got multiple levels so you can scale it upwards. But I'll have to move it out from there because that furnace array down there is going to be changing out into more of a horizontal style. Kind of like the super smelters. So of course we did tear out our other mob farm over here, the one that was the Nimbom design. It got us enough string and gunpowder, and the string was the key to kind of our next farm. Let me go ahead and eat up, and we're gonna go check that out. So today is kind of the episode that you would have gotten in between episodes. Ooh, a little bit of lag. Hopefully I could take off. And we'll just waste those. We're made of money. We have tons of rockets. Server's struggling a little bit. We're gonna come over here, and welcome to the gunpowder farm. So this is kind of our AFK spot. We have a shulker box loader. It kind of handles pumping all the items in. This is just an item elevator. It kind of gets it up to us, so that when we're leaving our AFK spot, we could just grab a couple of shulker boxes, go make our rockets, and we don't have to worry about crafting things up here. So we'll take you on down. This is an Ilmango designed farm as well, and it's not even fully built, and it can crank out some gunpowder. Of course, the glass we used to kind of cover in the ends, but see if I can get down here without smacking into anything. But you have a creeper spawn there. They hit the string tripwire hooks there, and of course only creepers can spawn because the trapdoor there makes it to where only they can spawn in that height. So skeletons and zombies will not. And of course this cobble wall here will keep it to where spiders will not spawn. And this is why we needed so much string. We still have more because I still have to build this up another 2 or 3 levels. But I did space that out, so I should have enough to take it all the way up to that roof line to really crank the output on this farm. So now I'll take you kind of over to the sugarcane farm. It's a little ugly at the moment, but we'll just kind of take a peek. Actually, can I get in up over here? I did use the Ilmango 15-30 minute clock over here and set it to a pretty short timeout rather than using a lot of redstone that kind of lights up and dust and comparator fade clocks. I like this. So this just sort of branches out, fires off down here, and it'll pulse these pistons. And these pistons, I think Impulse did a farm very similar to this one. I just changed up the redstone clock. Kind of makes a neat little double arch there. So there you go. Got to see it kind of in action. Of course, and then I'll put it down there. And we'll go take a look and see how well our sugarcane is doing. Of course, I didn't think it through as far as collection, so I had to wall this kind of in because redstone and water don't really mix for things like that. Let's kind of take a look. Oh, yeah, it's blocked up. We got a couple of full shulkers here. Don't know how full this one is. We can take a peek. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting there. We got a bit of rotten flesh in there. I'm gonna have to look into that. Don't know where that would have come from. It's possible something may have spawned and burned up in there. May have a spawnable block, but it'll catch anything and put it down there. We just don't want to get that there. So there you go. Kind of got a 2-in-1 rocket farm only here. So we get the sugarcane, and we get the gunpowder, and kind of nothing else. So, and that's kind of what's changed around here. But let's take you to the Nether real quick, because our portal changed, and of course, you know, traveling through the Nether, one is the bane of my existence, because everything starts looking the same with all that netherrack. So we did a little bit of bedrock busting. So this took a bit. There's a couple of tutorials out on this one. You could do the redstone one. Example has his. Cake has one as well, where if you have an elytra, which you do it pretty easily with TNT. It's still a little bit tricky. You can kind of embed yourself in the block. So if you find your little opening and throw up your ladder and ender pearl into the top of the hitbox of the ladder, you can end up standing where your feet are actually one level below this, but your head is not in bedrock, so you're not taking damage. So you're literally kind of stuck like this in the bedrock, which is ideal to look up and place like your pistons. So that's great. Of course, we have our little access hold down, which is good. Again, you can use any method to do this one, and that sort of takes care of that. You've seen the shopping portal in some of the other Centric's videos. We banged that out, Airlies and I had some spare netherrack, and I just didn't want to do a square nether portal for something as good as like spawn and the shopping portal. So I think this will be the first time I'm showing it here on camera, so hopefully I don't lag out. But ooh, let's see. Ooh, ew, ew, ew. Who put this junk here? This was not part of the design. Somebody junked it up, but that's okay. We'll clean up somebody else's mess. We'll get all this gone. Don't know what they're doing with that, but there. Whoever, I have your 5 netherrack, 7 stones, and 8 cobble if you really want it back. And somebody stole our redstone lamps. That's fantastic. So we'll have to put the redstone lamps back in, but those were down here. But this was kind of our shopping nether portal. And it takes you over to the shopping center. And I'll come back and put those redstone lamps back in. I'll stop doing that if people keep taking them. But, you know, we're kind of doing community builds. We kind of expect community. Gonna do more than a 2D art for our shopping center. Of course, we have Fort's Dry Bones Inc. Kind of like this this guy here. So Dry Bones Inc. And he's selling bone meal, 1 diamond 6 stacks, bones 1 diamond 3 stacks, bone blocks 1 diamond for a stack, bone block. Okay. Coming soon, coming soon. Arrows 1 diamond for 4 stacks. Nice to know. We'll check out our fireworks shop real quick. This one just sort of just popped up. This is Helix's temporary hut of explosive propulsion. So we only got a few shulkers full of stuff in here. We got a couple of sales already. Excellent. We got a few more. We got one up there, and ooh, we got a bunch. Whoever did that, thank you. So we got half a stack already, and I didn't bring I didn't load up my shulkers in order to bring those redstone lamps with me. The whole point of that, base in an ender chest, and I didn't pack it into my ender chest. Let's check out a few of the other shops from the other Centrics. Let's see what we have here right by the portal. Like we go down. Someone's done a really nice job with the color variation. I kind of like it. So I'm not going to go through other people's boxes. That's need something, they can ask me. One-stop shulker box shop. One-stop shulker box shop. Perfect. I mean, we got there. What are you selling them for? 1 shulker, 4 diamonds. 1 shulker, 4 diamonds. I realize we're gonna have to get you moving with some more shulkers and cut your prices a little bit, and then come to me after you see this episode. We'll raid the end again. We'll get you a ton more. We'll stock you up. 'Cause I got quite a few. I don't feel bad if we're not getting you turning a profit there, because you know we're raiding. Let's see whose shop is this. Fishing rods, 6 rods, 1 diamond. Your choice. Okay, somebody. That's nice. I actually like that somebody's using kind of the stuff that you normally throw away and are selling it. That's gonna come in handy. This looks like it's a post office, actually. Okay, where's ours? Oh, is this working yet? This is working. Neat. Who did this? This Intent? I think Intent said something about a post office. That's cool, buddy. I like it. Let's see what we got over here. Of course, this is, I believe this is Amadorn's. 1 stack for 1 diamond, 1 stack for 1 diamond, 1 stack for 1 diamond. So we got bushes, we got wood, and there we go. And, ooh, what do we got here? What's this? Hello, fellow wood choppers. I'm currently only selling oak woods, like other types as well. I'm probably too lazy to go exploring different types of saplings at this point in the game. Bring me 8 saplings of any kind. You could take 1 stack of logs for free. Please don't deposit the type of sapling you see if somebody else has already deposited in the chest. Thanks. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. So you already have jungle or dark oak and birch, and you already have oak. So yeah, we'll keep our eye out for that. Let's see. Where's Amadorn's? Yeah, here's Amadorn's over here. This is where we came and got yep, dark oak tree park. And yeah, we cleared him out before. He had like 18 stacks. We took all of them because we needed so many trapdoors for that mob farm build, and we are not even done. So we will definitely be coming back. So really great builds here. I was getting chats all the time to get a fireworks shop open, because everybody was hurting for rockets, and yeah, I'm like, it's skewed up at the top. I don't like it, but it's quick and dirty, and it even says temporary. So don't hate. I'm not a good builder, but I will do something more 3D. And we got Josh's Witch Hut of Doom. I sell mob drops. Good to know. 1 diamond, 2 stacks. Alright. I wish I would have known this for the string. I would have skipped that entirely. 1 diamond, 2 stacks. Gas tier. 1 diamond, 1 stack. Buddy, I don't know if you want to sell 4 gas tiers for... You know what? I'm going to give you 1 diamond for 4 gas tiers. It says 1 diamond, 1 stack. You know what? I don't know if somebody else left that there for you. So I'm going to leave it alone. It's got to be an error, because gas tiers are pretty hard to get, you know, and there's no real ATM. I like that. Good job, Josh. Alright, let's go check out and see what's going on over here. Hopefully no spoilers. Don't think we have any spoilers. Let's see, I'm running temporary slime shop, Happy Inc. Ooh, yeah, we bought like 3 stacks of slime from Mr. Happy. Oh, he might be out. We got 3 stacks of slime blocks from him. I think it was like 9 diamonds. So yeah, he's cleaned out at the moment. So we needed those too for all the sticky pistons we did. Read book before use. What's in here? Reading Myriad Plaza customer. This is how I guide to all our shops. Check the light for availability. Off means product is in stock. No product is in stock. Place correct amount of diamonds in chest. Press the button only once. Any more than once, you'll lose your diamonds. Wait for items to be at the trapdoor. Repeat step 3 is necessary. No returns, nor do exchanges. Love that. That's awesome. Let me put your book back straight how it was. Excellent. 1 diamond for 16 gold blocks. Okay, I need gold. We pushed it once. Oh, that is very nice, Mr. Happy. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Ah. Alright, let's see. Anything else over here? Oh yeah, he's got other markers kind of laid out, so we won't worry about that. So we'll stock some elytras and all of that, and we need to restock the fireworks shop a little bit, stock it more fully. Of course, we need to change this kind of 2-dimensional graphic into a more 3-dimensional one, but it did for now. It'll do. It'll do. By no means will it win any awards. So, maybe ugliest build. So, we'll pop on back through. And we'll go on back through the nether here. I'll kind of take you over to the Guardian farm. Not a whole lot changed there. But we did... See if we can take off from here. Yeah, you can shoot at me. That's fine. Not a whole lot changed over there, but we did kind of clean up the storage system a little bit. And so let's go ahead and head on up to where our portal is, and I'll take you over there. Of course, we've let the other Centrics kind of go in there if they needed. Eventually, we may sell like season passes, things like that. But kind of the first visit's kind of free. Repair that gear up. Because that early game grind is kind of really hard. And if you lose that really great pick, you know, then you kind of a little depressed about them. And then, you know, nobody needs to lose those good work tools. Then you got to grind back out to get those back. So, all of that. We're bust a little bit more bedrock. This was the initial way up. For this one, it's kind of capped off at the moment. Still needs to be fixed up. Busted open a couple more bedrock blocks there. I don't initially did the wrong ones and then found the right ones. So I had to use the seed and seed world. Of course, this works same as it always did. You just kind of pop in here, pop in here. You know, whoop, if I can kind of get in between here. There we go. In XP mode right now. So if I just give this a quick couple of whacks there. And we'll just let all that come in. We're gonna definitely have to turn off the... Those are still on. And we'll just go ahead and get ready to eat some food. And we're up to 18 levels already. And that is while wearing like mending gear and using mending tools. So we'll just throw our silk touch up there real quick. Go ahead and get that one repaired up. It's more like the gear repair facility. Anyway, I won't leave you here for all those clicks, so we'll actually turn them off for a moment. But yeah, these keep you from doing this lovely knockback motion. So, and of course, I'm gonna have just junk all in my inventory. Got a little bit of enchanting set up over here. Of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these over here. We'll change out that clock with something else. Get rid of all this stuff in our inventory because we don't need it. We don't need that either. Got another guardian head just standing there, which is great. Let's get rid of this rotten flesh as well. Come on. Oh, got some more guardian heads just coming on through the system. I'll keep those for now. Let's see. Throw some... Whoa, no, I want my cooked. About to throw it away. I'll throw away this nether rack because I don't need it. I'll keep the nether brick. I'll keep the mini guardian heads because they're just so easy to get. I'll get rid of those prismarine crystals. Of course, here's kind of the storage as it is now. Kind of goes backwards over here and sort of staggers itself up. Same with the prismarine crystals. Don't think somebody may have raided the ink chest there. We'll go up and see how we're handling the rest of the overflows. Okay, somebody's removed a block. Okay. Yeah, we'll fix that real quick. We have a block underneath. We do. Fantastic. So anything that we're not filtering for or can't fit into these hoppers fast enough, because it's literally processing things so quickly it doesn't even have a chance to make it down. And we've got some netherrack in here as well. Throw that over there. We probably need to extend this out a few more times or use a double speed sorter for that. The walk over there, I'm certainly going to end up with crap in my inventory. But again, just a standard item filter. Any of the other impulse ones, any of those. And we'll just kind of go over here. See what we can, yeah, just a full inventory of junk again. So, yeah, we throw these away. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Some of you are going, no, don't throw all that away. Trust me, you're in here more than a minute or two. There's so many drops. We still got to fix up the storage system. So, if any of Centrix wants some mini guardian heads, those are the easiest head to get on the server right now. So, and alright, so that's kind of the overview of how that worked as well. And kind of run on down through here, and we're going to head on back to our base. Alright, you know what, we'll just go all the way over here. There is another portal up here for the shopping district, but the bedrock is not broken there yet. The only other bedrock besides this one and that one that's been broken is a single hole for Mr. Happy True to get up and go do his gold farm. So, yeah, where am I going? Anybody leave me anything? Good. Yeah, just have a little deposit chest there, just in case. But yeah, I've got to go break bedrock for all the other Centrics so that we can use the upper part of the Nether for our travel. But yeah, go ahead and throw just so many guardian heads, just so many. We'll just throw them up here for now. We need to certainly change those out. It's a bit macabre, of course, and yeah, that's kind of the state of things right now here with us here on the CentriCraft server. Of course, we've AFK'd a bit over there. Sort of kind of see it if I turn to the side. But right over there is kind of our mob farm I just showed you a little bit ago. Of course, our junk chest. Told you there's so much of this that we just throw it away. It's a great filler item. But yeah, some more things that have been happening. I know Airlies has been building the Iron Phoenix. He actually called me in kind of last night. Well, by the time you see this will be a few nights back to sort of debug the redstone and sort of lay the groundwork for that stuff there. Was happy to assist. And that's what I'll be doing as soon as this episode's done. Is going over there, helping him finish that up. Of course, we'll still be building our own. But always happy to help with redstone. Hi, buddy. Oh, we're lagging out a little bit. Hey, doing? I can't even hit you. And now you're dead. You enjoy that. So, when I'm not lagging out too bad, my ping's pretty good. So, might just be the server's yet to unload all those items that the Guardian farm was loading and all the entities. So, because there's no real great way to turn that off. So, but yeah, we're gonna start building up our base. Kind of torn between the design I want. Right, the stone brick is a fine block, and we have a lot of companion blocks that go with it well. But I really want to use some nether brick and some nether wart block, and some magma block, and and really kind of transform the surrounding landscape. And that's a big project because this is a lot of landscape. We might end up cutting off part of this island and sinking it or submerging it. We just won't be covering it with water, like, hopefully, ever. So, and yeah, we gotta kind of double the size of this, so we double our output. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, is kind of in between all these different little projects. Got to build another netherwort farm. So building farms to build farms to get other farms together and going, and yeah, it's kind of the state of things. And of course, I found our original shield when I was cleaning up everything, so I just kind of threw it in an item frame because I didn't have another spot for it at the moment. But we'll get all these named and finally filled in and kind of how we want them to be kind of long term. But I do want to start kind of building up the main enclosure because phantoms do indeed spawn up here, and creepers do over there, as well as some skeletons and zombies every now and then. So we're not perfectly safe on this island, although it does create some pretty prime conditions for running a mob farm because there's no real caves to light up under here that would affect mob spawning. So that's kind of the state of the affairs here on the CentriCraft server. So for now, this has been HelixWave with another Minecraft Let's Play episode here on the CentriCraft server. Till next time, see ya!